about landscaping, and we're thinking about one of the most reasonable ways to really elevate the look of lighting outside and affordably. With no electricity, no wires, we are from Bell & Howell, the leader, bringing to everybody a set of 8. These are the coolest solar lights. They have such a high-end stone look to the design. So let's bring in Lou Caputo, our home expert.
Hello.
And a master of many things.
Master, but
right?
yes, jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, for sure. And we have 2 looks, right? Either the stone or the slate?
Yeah, exactly. So if you look at what you get shot here, so this is the slate in the gray, and that is the stone, because it kind of looks like pavers.
Right, yeah, it does.
So those are your 2 distinct, different looks that you're going to get with these. 8 of them, no matter which one, plus they come with the stakes to put them into the ground.
Right.
But these are some of my favorite ones.
I agree, and Lou, I have a ton of Bell & Howell lights, and we'll talk about all the different areas and ways that you can use these outside.
Sure.
But these are very high-end. Like this is, it looks like somebody made them out of pavers.
Doesn't it?
It really does, and you're getting all 8 of them. I just want to mention it's a weekly deal drop, and I know thousands and thousands have already been selected.
Sure.
But that price goes away tonight at midnight.
Oh,
Lou.
does it tonight?
Yeah, because this is Monday. We start all of our new weekly deal drops. So, and it's still an amazing value at $49.99. But wow, why not have that extra savings today?
No, absolutely. Well, and you know, because in the beginning, many years ago, we started with just the metal. There it is.
Yep.
Just the metal disc lights. Okay, and they're great. I still have some of them, and we're going to be selling more of them too. But here's the thing: when you look at these, that's what we started with. Notice there's 4 LEDs inside of that with the stainless steel, right? But then look what we're at now. We've got 8 LEDs in this one, and by the way, they are the new LEDs because they change. The technology changes year after year after year. So this is that new technology that's in these. Bigger solar panel, brighter lights, uses less power. They're going to last longer. The other thing too, for me, that I really like is they're more substantial. I think.
Yeah.
These actually weigh a half a pound each.
Okay.
So they got some nice heft to them. They're nice, big. They're heavy. They look like they're made out of stone. When you pick one up, you're going to go, my gosh, I swear that is really stone right there. So that's the difference between these 2. When you see them, on, which now I can't do anything about that. There you go. So you can see right there what these look like. They're incredibly bright, but the big difference between these and most solar lights, Lynn, is they're uplights, okay? Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is we're used to seeing the solar lights where that light goes down on the ground and it makes a nice little circle on your pavement or your grass or whatever. These lights are going to light up anything above it. So if you put them around your pool deck, like you see here, by the way, you can mount them flat on their back just like that. Just toss them down. They're going to light up that way. If you have them by some hedges, bushes, statuary you might have, maybe a bird bath, a tree. I've got some around my fire pit. Mm-hmm. The way that light comes up off of them really makes a big difference because there's a lot of detail that we have in the front of our house that we get our curb appeal looking really nice for the daytime. And then at night, it's a black hole. There's nothing there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is the way to do it without having to hire an electrician, without having to dig trenches, without having to run wires, without having to set timers. You don't do any of that. These are self-regulating once you put them out there.
And just the one on the hot tub, when I was looking at that, I'm like, you know how expensive that would be?
Oh, yeah.
To have somebody have to come in and wire all the electricity to go around there. And these are waterproof, so are resistant, right? So you don't have to
they're water. Well, yeah, I wouldn't like dip them in water, but I've had mine go through hurricanes. They've been sitting outside in front of my house for years now. Still work, still look great. Even on my fire pit, I was mentioning that a second ago. All I did was take some, round curbing and put that and made a fire pit out of it, and just threw these on the side. Now, I could never run lighting into the side of the fire pit like that, but I can just lay these on top of the stone, flat on their back, and they work absolutely perfectly. By the way, you're also going to receive a set of these, 1 for each light. Okay, so 8 of these, and they just literally fit in the holes in the bottom of this. You just match them up like this, and they stick right in there, and then you just take this and you stick this right into the ground, boom, and it's going to hold these securely in place. But again, these have a nice heft to them, so I think they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay there. They're going to look good for years.
And the only choice you have is the stone. Have we ever done this before, the slate? Have we done this?
We did it a couple of years ago.
Okay.
We haven't had it in a minute.
That's what I thought.
But it was very popular, and that's the thing. People see these, because you know what? It looks very natural. Like some of the lights, when you see them, when you've got the metal out there, it's a little jarring sometimes. These, they just blend right in with everything. Now, the other difference is this, okay? And I was talking about this earlier. For a lot of folks out there, if you're using just a regular solar like one of these, I mean, these are fine. They work. They're okay. It's a mystery metal. I don't know what it's made out of, but It only has the one bulb and it throws a little tiny circle of light on the ground. This is going to be your alternative. This is that uplight. This is going to beautify the house because it's not just about the light. It's about what that light's doing to anything around it, how it's going to enhance it. It's going to make it look better.
And guess what?
What?
You're not doing a blessed thing.
No, you're not.
Who's powering these guys?
Turn it on, put it down.
The sunshine.
That's it.
Right? That's the beauty
Right
of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, set it
For me,
and
it is.
forget it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a million different things that we can walk you through. Maybe it's a dark area out back by your steps, right? You put these on. First off, it's a game changer, but also now it's a safety reason.
It's safety. Well, that's the other thing too. Is like if people come by your house at night, if it's totally black, then it's dark. They're looking at that house thinking like, hey, I don't think anybody's home. But if you have the solar lights and all that lit up in your shrubbery and up and down your driveway, your pathways and things like that, then they think twice about that. They're like, you know what? I don't think I want to go into that house because somebody might be there. And that's kind of what we're trying to do with these. Now, the other thing too is, for instance, this beautiful umbrella that we're selling today is today's special. That base on there, you can put four of them around the base on that.
Pretty.
And it would light up the inside of the umbrella because it's uplight. Or I heard Deb talking about how you need like an 1.5-inch hole to put it through a table, right? So if you mount it through a table, put them on the table around it, and they'll light that thing up. And actually, I'll tell you, Kelly and I have an outdoor living room set, and there I've actually got them on the side tables. We've got a couple side tables next to the couch and all that.
Yeah.
And we've got some there. I put some on the table, the coffee table in the middle. And the lighting from that is enough that you can see everybody, you can have a conversation, you know what's going on, but it's not like having a floodlight or something, intrusive that makes you feel like you're being grilled.
You can even use them as coasters if you want.
Well, you know what? I love that suggestion. It just so happens.
I mean, it is St. Patty's Day, Lou.
You know what?
Oh, yes, I see it, my friend. Yes.
I have shamrocks on my shirt.
Yeah.
I did not, thank you.
You didn't bring my green beer?
I didn't bring a green beer. I know. I was hoping.
Yeah, but they do. I've done those as little coasters.
No, exactly.
And they're fun.
No, but see, here's the cool thing about that, though. So if you use this as a coaster, right, you set the glass down there. Now, if I were inside, we turn the lights on, you'd see beautiful light streaming through there. But think about this as a centerpiece. What if you took a vase, a glass vase, and put it on there, or vase, depending on where you're from. But you put it on there, and you get that beautiful light coming up through it as centerpieces.
Right.
So if you're doing something outside at night, maybe you're doing a party or it's, you're having some kind of an event, okay? You can put these out there and they look absolutely phenomenal. That's why these are so versatile though.
That's why people buy 4 and 5 sets, because it's like, maybe you have a long driveway, and that's one thing you always wish you could have is lights coming up
all
that
the way
driveway.
down. It's expensive.
And it is expensive. If you get, let's say, maybe 8 on each side, we'll do it for you. I'm telling you, it is a game changer.
Yeah.
Maybe you go with the slate if you have a bit of a darker driveway, or you go with the stone if you have different color pavers.
No,
it's going to work.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, so here's the biggest problem that people have with these lights, and that's that they only buy one set. And here's why, because what you just said, you're going to set them out there by your driveway, you're going to look at that and go, gosh, I wish I had more. I wish I had some for the shrubs in the front. I wish I had some to put around my mailbox. I wish I had some to put on my porch in the back.
Yeah.
You got to get them now, though, because as you said, the deal drops over tonight.
At midnight.
At midnight.
If any remain at this point, the price will go up to $49.95, but that's still an amazing value. We consider you're getting 8 of these.
Yeah, no, it's a massive deal.
And today, as our weekly deal drop, that's why thousands and thousands have already been selected. And you know what's HSN? I just take this for granted, I should say. We have FlexPay.
That's right.
It's under $13 with your shipping sales tax. You're going to get them the next couple days. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Right.
With everything that you purchase with us. And this is all about getting your mind geared into spring, right?
Oh,
with our amazing Today's Special, which is absolutely beautiful, the umbrella.
Yeah,
We're talking about all things outside and really updating. Like, I love what you said. During the day, a lot of us say, oh, I'm going to plant my beautiful flowers.
Your house looks amazing.
It looks so pretty. And then at night, if you don't have that ambiance and lighting, it loses it.
Well, so the other thing about these too is I find that we spend more time in our backyard at night now. Okay,
Yeah,
because before it was like, I could flip the lights on, but like, if you're like me and you've got outdoor lights, it's like, boom, you feel like you're standing inside of a baseball stadium. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a night game all of a sudden, okay? But when you've got these out there, it's very warm, it's very inviting. It gives you enough light to see what you're doing. I mean, if you're sitting out there having something to eat or, some cocktails, you can absolutely see what's going on. You can see the other people, but it's a very soft light. It's a beautiful light. Now, you were talking about how many, for a driveway. What I typically do when I put these out is I do 2 paces between them. Okay. So basically, and I've got, you know, fairly long strides, so it might be about 3 feet between each one, but you could cover some distance. You know what I mean? Because like that's 12 feet with just 4 of them. So if you just want to do both sides of the driveway, but remember what I said before, you're getting fair warning here. When this deal's over, you're going to say, my gosh, I wish I'd bought more.
And Lou, through the years, and we've been working together forever.
Forever.
How many times, really a long time. Now, how many people have called in and said, hey, can you get those ones, you know, we do different versions, obviously, the solar lights. And it's like, maybe. I mean, I can't remember the last time we had the stone or the slate ones available.
No one told me that we were going to get these back until I got a box of them sent to me at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the vendor who was like, oh, by the way, here these are, you know? So I never know what's in the pipeline. I don't know what's coming. I do know that when we have a deal like this, and I don't think these have ever been a weekly deal drop.
No.
And by the way, let me pick up the slate too, just so you guys can see. So there's the 2 side by side right there. So here, this one here is the stone, what we're calling stone. It kind of looks like pavers. And then this is the slate. But what I love about these, look at the dimension. I mean, they're 3D, okay? So the dimension goes all the way around on these. So no matter what angle you're looking at when they're sitting there, you could see that, you know, they really put a lot of detail into these. You know, the other thing that's nice right now is as I'm standing here talking, these are actually getting powered up.
Isn't that great?
They're actually recharging right now from what little sun we got left out here.
Yeah.
They're recharging off of that.
And then when you see them, like we're showing you in the videos, it looks like it's part of the driveway. It looks like it's part of your actual stairwell or the pavers or whatever it may be, or even around the pool area. You know, that's always typically pavers.
Well, you know, you can't use lights that are plugged in around the pool.
Well,
you know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
Much better alternative.
That's true. And please keep in mind, you get all 8 of them. 8 of them at the special weekly deal drop. It's $37.99. I know we have hundreds and hundreds of you in the ordering process. Many of you ordering multiple. I'm glad that price goes away at midnight. I'm not saying goodbye to you yet, my friend, because we have one of our #1 hoses. Awesome. It's the heavy duty hose. We're going to give you some information on that, and we're going to be back with more great ideas to get ready for the outdoors in spring. Stay with us.
Singer, songwriter, and actress